Welcome to English 112 Argument-Based Research. I'm your instructor, Ms. Jennings. This video will provide students with an overview on how to navigate this Moodle course. This course is solely online, so it is important that students understand the organization of the course. My email address is located here for your convenience. It is kljennings2@gtcc.edu. This is the best way to contact me. It is important when communicating via email, students use their GTCC email address. Over the next 8 weeks, we will use writing arguments, a rhetoric with readings. The image of the text is located here for you to make sure you have the correct textbook. So let's start from the top of Moodle and work our way down. Here we have 3 forms that will be essential to your success and overall experience in this course. The first form is the form for course announcements. Any announcements or news related to this course will be posted here. What happens then is the message is automatically sent to students' GTCC email accounts. So essentially, in the event you do not check your email, you can always look directly in this form to remain updated with what is going on in the course. Moodle also has a block here titled Latest News. The information posted in course announcements will appear over here in Latest News. The next form directly below the course announcements is the Help form. This form is vital. The form is meant for students to help each other throughout the next 8 weeks. Opposed to emailing me, the instructor, every time you need assistance or do not understand directions or an assignment, students should use this form to post their questions. If you have a question, someone else probably has the same one or at least one like it. So you are often your best resources for each other. I will monitor the discussion and attempt to actively participate as often as possible. In the event your question is not answered immediately, you may send me a direct email. Examples of good questions to post here: what was the assignment? I do not understand XYZ. Will someone help me with it? I cannot find the answer to will someone help me with it? I've posted a passage that I'm having trouble writing. Will someone look at it and give me suggestions? Examples of questions not to post here: Miss Jennings, I am having problems with assignments, or I am sick, experiencing computer problems, or anything else that you will need to directly communicate with me. And also, does anyone have a paper I can copy? Plagiarism will not be tolerated in this course, and it is a serious crime within the academic environment. Any forms of socializing are inappropriate for this particular form. Students may use the cyber cafe for that. Directly under the help form is the cyber cafe. Here is where you can socialize. This is a virtual learning environment, and oftentimes when taking an online class, students feel alone. It is important we remain committed to establishing a positive community environment. Feel free to simply chat here. You may talk about your kids, pets, or a great movie you have seen. Next section are 2 Moodle tutorials. The first one informs students how to upload an assignment via Moodle. In the next one, inform students on how to post to a question and answer discussion forum. A question and answer discussion forum differs greatly from the traditional discussion forum, so it is important that students view that tutorial to make sure they understand the difference. The next section is course documents. All documents located within this section is important to your success within the next 8 weeks. I have placed in parentheses README for those documents that are more important than the other documents. However, each document is important and can assist you in many ways. I encourage students, if they have the access, to print these documents and or save them to their computer. The first document is the course syllabus. Students should read, examine, and make sure they understand all information provided in the course syllabus. The next document is labeled How This Course Works for Me. So the same way that this video tutorial is providing you a visual with how to navigate and access Moodle, this written document provides you an overview of how the overall course works. It is important for students to read this document and make sure they understand the information being provided. The next document is also just as important. It's labeled How to Communicate Formally in English 112. This document explains to students the appropriate way to communicate with the instructor via email. Oftentimes, within an online environment and face-to-face classes, students lack professionalism, and it is important to practice professionalism within an academic environment so that it can transfer over once you transition out of GTCC and into the real world. The next document below that is the weekly form directions. Each week, you will complete 1 to 2 form discussions, and it is important you understand what is being asked of you for each form. And in short, you will have a prompt. You will respond to the prompt by Wednesday. Your initial post should be a minimum of 200 words. And by Sunday, you are required to respond to 2 classmates. Your response to 2 classmates should be a minimum of 50 words. The next document is a guide to academic writing. It gives a brief overview of what students should and should not do when writing academically. The next document is a list of transition words. The use of transition words is very important within one's writing because it allows you to transition smoothly from one idea to the next. This skill should have been acquired in English 111. The list of transition words are here as a resource to you to allow you to apply these words into your writing. The next 2 documents explain point of view and the reasons why in academic writing we avoid the second person and aim to remain in third person. The next document explains how to structure an argument. The next one is a rhetorical analysis guideline. The next one is a document on powerful verbs. It is important that students do not use bland verbs and that they use active verbs. Ultimately, when people are talking or asserting an argument, they're doing more than just saying something. So therefore, this list will assist in making your writing stronger. The next document is quoting templates. These templates allow you to adopt the phrases into your writing to allow you to effectively integrate quotes. And the last document is sample annotated bibliography. All documents in this course are required to be in MLA format. Fail to have your document in correct MLA format will result in points being deducted from that specific assignment. Points will not be deducted until students have received a formal lesson on how to write in MLA. Though this should be reviewed because this skill should have been acquired in English 111. If you have yet mastered the skill to write in MLA, these documents will help you. The first document is paper formatting guideline. It is an essay written in MLA about how to write in MLA. The next one is a video tutorial, an introduction to MLA. The following one is a video tutorial on MLA citation. And the next one is a video tutorial on how to properly navigate Microsoft Word and set your document in MLA within Microsoft Word. The following 3 are PDF files. The first one is assistance on in-text citation. It is important that all in-text citation is correct because if not, your writing can be considered as plagiarized. The next one is MLA helpful tips. It is an overview of some helpful tips to provide when it comes to assisting one within MLA. And then the following is a citation handout. It provides a template of how to cite specific sources. The next section is major assignments. This is also an important section for you. Within this Moodle resource, which is labeled as a book, includes all directions for all major essays. I will repeat that again. Within this resource, which is labeled as a book, includes all directions for all essays. During the next 8 weeks, you will compose 3 essays. The directions, the due dates, and the rubrics to each essay is located within this resource. Please note that since this is a book, the resource has multiple pages. Do not forget to navigate the pages by using the table of contents on the left-hand side. Below the resource providing the detail and directions for each essay in this course is the submission links. Here is where you will submit each essay. By clicking on each submission link, you can also see the due dates for each essay. Below the submission links are some resources for the major essays. For example, the first link is a link for the article for the rhetorical analysis, and the next 3 files are related to the causal argument essay. The following resource is a book on annotated bibliographies. It includes all directions, details, and rubrics for the annotated bibliographies that will be due in this course. Below the annotated bibliography resource is the peer editing guidelines. Once again, the information provided within this resource is also essential to your success in this course. Peer editing is 10% of your final grade. We will peer edit 3 times in this course. It is important students understand exactly what is required of them. This resource also has multiple pages, so once again, students should remember to navigate the multiple pages by using a table of contents on the left-hand side. Within the peer editing guidelines, there are rubrics, specific peer editing dates, a checklist to make sure that you did exactly what was asked of you, and a little video, an explanation as to why we peer edit. Each week will be organized like week 1 is below. There will be a page with specific directions for that specific week. If there is a video lecture, there will also be a page with the video embedded within that page. All submission links and/or documents necessary to complete your assignments for that week will be listed directly under the assignment. In addition, each week, students will be provided with the task overview video. The task overview video will simply reiterate and explain the specific directions for that week's assignments. Moodle allows students to see all assignments that are due in the future by viewing the upcoming events block. Also, students can also use the calendar to navigate or organize the assignments that are due. By hovering over the highlighted date, they could see the specific assignment that is due. Please note that the calendar does not tell you when to post to the forum or when the specific forum closes. The people block allows you to access the participants that are in this current course. And to view grades, students simply just need to click on the grade menu and they will be able to view their grades. If you have any questions about how the course is organized or any confusions that you would like me to clarify that was not clear in the video, please feel free to email me and I will be happy to provide you the necessary clarification. Good luck during the next 8 weeks in this course.